I'm Hailey.
I'm Sean.
And welcome to Hailey Hates Everything.
I pick a surprise topic.
And I get high and opinionated so we can discuss it together.
So grab a snack and hang out with us for
Hailey Hates Everything.
Welcome to another episode of Hailey Hates Everything. This is Sean in his podcast voice, apparently.
Where my haters at? Haley's in the house. Yeah, he immediately went into podcast voice where it's like I had to give him a look.
So how you doing, Hailey?
Well, I'm okay, I guess. I've been better, I've been worse.
Okay. Well.
I don't mean to be vague, but not a good depression day yesterday. Spent most of the day crying. I was a total sad sack. Today, I'm okay. Not as bad as I was yesterday. I don't feel as weepy, and I don't feel as just like hopeless as I did yesterday. I feel a little better. I've been productive. I'm resting. I was very tired today. It's a lot of energy. Depression. It doesn't seem like a lot of energy, but it zaps you. And I'm tired. So I was chilling today. That's probably just way more than the people wanted to hear up front. I've really brought us down a notch. So when I ask you if you're okay and how you're doing, what are you going to say?
I'm doing all right. I think I tore my rotator cuff or something like that. I'm going to have to schedule something with a doctor or something.
Yeah, like we're both bringing real shitty energy here up top. Just real shitty. And I'm not okay with that because this podcast has my name on it, and I feel like it needs to represent me in a positive way. Like, yes, I'm on drugs and I am cussing. So what? Okay? That doesn't bring my vibe down. That, I would say, helps my vibe. So what I'm saying is, we got to bring the energy back up. Why? We're depressed. Are we hurt? Because we're old. And so, yeah, that I think a lot of people can relate. I know there are a lot of people that are depressed out there. I'm sure there are a lot of people that have torn their rotator cuff. Or they're just hurting because they're old. They just woke up today and they were like, oh my God, I'm in my 40s now. And my body hurts. I'm sure someone can relate. So I don't feel bad about us bringing it up. And this didn't want to bring us down. I think I made my point.
All right.
So anyway, yeah, we're fine. We're okay.
We're doing great. Real fucking great.
Okay.
Well, hopefully the topic this week can get some laughs.
Well, I hope so. I mean, no pressure, thanks. I try my best. Every week, I try my best to get your laughs. Now, I don't know if it works, quite frankly, because I am here and you're there. So you're listening to me, and you can make whatever kind of, I'm talking to the people, not you, Sean.
Okay, yes.
You can make all the laughter that you want. I don't know about it. And so that's the kind of sucky thing about a podcast, is that I can't hear you laugh at my jokes, people. So if you think I'm funny, I need you to tell me, okay? I need you to email, drop in the DMs. I need you to get in touch with me and tell me that you think I'm funny. I have to hear it from you. I need to know. Now, if you don't think I'm funny, I don't want to hear about it. Please don't tell me, okay? Because, like I said, I had depression yesterday. It flared up. It can flare up again. Don't be responsible for my depression. So don't tell me if you don't think I'm funny. But if you think I'm funny, come on. Don't be a stranger. So anyway, I'm trying. Not every joke is going to land. Not every joke is going to be a winner. So anyway, what do you got? Let's do this.
All right. This one is a hate that I know you are vehemently against.
Uh-oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not for it either.
Okay. Yeah, give me a few hints, and I'll try to guess.
But you've never actually used it before.
Used it. Okay, keep it going. 2 more hints. That'll be 3.
2 more hints?
Yeah, 3 hints. I'll try to guess.
Vehemently against it.
Right.
Haven't used it.
Correct.
Trying to think of one that doesn't give it away.
Give it away now.
Jeez. Some people like it a lot.
That's your hint. Some people like it a lot. I've never used it. And what was the first one?
You're
I hate it a
vehemently
lot.
against it.
I was going to say a lawnmower. That's the first thing that popped into my head. A lawnmower, a motorhome.
A weeding.
Okay, I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna keep choosing random shit.
All right, here it is. Butt plugs.
What? Oh my god! Oh my god, Sean, what? Oh my god, are you serious?
Yes.
How are we supposed to do a whole hour on butt plugs?
I got a lot of visual stuff.
Uh-oh. Oh my lord. Okay, so the first time we had to look up visuals for butt plugs. We do a weekly, double date night with our friends. We live, of course, in Washington State. They live in Georgia. And so every Friday night, we will Marco Polo ourselves. They'll use the Marco Polo app. They'll film themselves watching this show called Life After Lockup. And then we will film us watching it and reacting to it and stuff.
Or Love After Lockup. It's...
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It has two
It's
names.
intermixable.
And basically it's like a visual form of the podcast, but we're super just hanging out on the couch.
Yeah.
And we react to the show. Anyway, and then we watch our friends and they watch us and, it's fun. It's like our little way of having a get together with our friends and hanging out with them for a bit, even though they live, 3,000 miles away. So there was something going on in the show. I'm getting to my point, I guess. And we had to tell them about certain things, sexual things that had names that people referenced, and then we didn't know if they knew those things or not. We just happened to know because we like to be educated. So anyway, Sean had to look up the butt plugs that are like tails. And so it makes you look like you have a foxtail or something. And then he was hoping that... Did you do it on the incognito window or did you do it regular and then you started getting ads for things?
Yeah, I think I did it regular. I started getting ads like an Instagram or something.
Yeah, all kind of butt plugs. Oh my gosh, you were so silly.
All right, well, what's your trepidation, Hailey?
What's my trepidation? It's a butt plug. Do I need another reason? First of all, okay, let's talk about the first word, butt. Okay? No. I don't want anything going in there. It's only things are supposed to come out. For me personally. I know there are people out there that don't mind it. When I am referencing it here from here on out, and I say that in the outdoor is an abomination, I just mean for me. I don't mean for anyone who enjoys it. Okay? For me, no admittance. All right? No. The door is locked. Nobody's coming in. It's not no. Okay? Secondly, none of our holes are supposed to be plugged. All right? Usually if something is plugged up, that's a bad thing. When your drain is plugged up, you got a hairball. It's got to come out. That's a bad thing. When your toilet is clogged up, ooh, Lord, it's a bad thing. If your nose is plugged up, bitch, you can't breathe. That's a bad thing. So if your booty's plugged up, no, just, That's number one. Okay, and I guess that's number 2. That's my point. The plug. No.
It goes all over the place. I got a lot of
No,
examples.
it just goes in your butt. It doesn't go all over the place. It goes in your butt.
Yes, it does.
You propose, we talk about, we fill an hour with butt plugs. How in the world?
Well, all right, let's start with some popular, highly rated butt plugs on Amazon.
We are talking about butt plugs, you guys. I did not think I'd see the day. Oh, Lord, what is that? No! This looks like a cartoon sword that's wiggling. A cartoon sword that is wiggling.
This is a vibrating anal beads butt plug, flexible silicone, 16 vibration modes, graduated design, anal sex toy, waterproof bullet, vibrator for men, women, and couples.
I don't think you needed to read the whole thing. That's just for like search engine optimization. And it's only $20.
Yep.
I mean...
Oh, I guess you could put your finger in this one.
Oh, what? Why?
I don't know.
Just to make it go in? I don't understand.
Oh, if you take out the vibrating part, you can put your finger in.
Well, so what's the point to that?
Oh.
If you like anal stimulation, of course you'd want it to vibrate. You wouldn't just want a finger in there. What's the finger gonna do? Wiggle around a little bit? That's not the same as vibration. I mean, no offense. It's just not the same.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's got some good music. Well, what did that video convince you yet?
No.
That product video?
They're getting ready for war. This thing looks like a sword. It looks like a sword. It is way too big to go in the butt. Way too big. All right? This is just the rounded parts get bigger and bigger. And, you know, thankfully there's an edge at the end, the hilt, if you will,
Yep.
to keep it from going all the way in. So you're not one of those weirdos who shows up at the hospital with like a Coke can up your ass.
Oh, there's even a bunch of customer videos.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, this one says fast shipping, great customer service.
Oh, my Lord. Why do you need to call customer service about your vibrating butt plug? What is look how big that thing is. Y'all, I am not joking. It is as long as a man's hand. That is... No way. No, not for me. No, thank you. How do things ever feel right again after that? I could see the first 2 nubs. Maybe you'd be okay. After that, how does anything go back to normal?
Well, this review says, fills your back half up every nicely.
Every nicely?
Yeah. Also great for opening you up a little bit before using bigger toys.
Well, no shit. This thing's it's a sword made of silicone. It's gonna open you up. Anyone can check your colon after this thing.
Gosh.
Seriously, I just don't. Nope. Y'all don't be sending me butt plugs in the mail.
Oh, there was one. Shoot. I don't think I saved their link for it. There was like a Bluetooth or Wi-Fi one. Man.
I guess that saves you some trouble.
Yeah.
You know, like if it was something that was enjoyable to me and I had to, you know, just put it on in there, I wouldn't want to like have to press a button or hold it in.
Yeah.
Just to, you know, get what I'm getting out of it or whatever. I think having a remote would be the best thing, you know?
Yeah, true.
If someone else is not in control of it. Because then you don't get to enjoy yourself, you know? Yeah. If you're like reaching around trying to get it going, you can't really enjoy the getting of the going for yourself, you know what I'm saying?
True, that is the problem with the other one. It's like it looked like there's a button on the end or something. Plus it kind of sticks out, like the vibrator part, so you're probably not going to be able to wear it around like when you're at work and stuff.
I guess not unless you got a big old ass. Covers that thing up, holds it in. You could disguise some things between the cheeks, you know?
Yeah. Oh, this one they suggest.
There's a diagram.
I mean, hopefully you clean it before you use it in these other ways, but they're like rubbing it on nipples.
Yeah, look, y'all don't want fecal matter all over you. Please clean up the fecal matter. That can give you pink eye. Not a good thing. Oh my God. Jesus. Look how fun. In this diagram,
the size kind of, it's kind of frightening in the diagram.
Isn't the entire width of a human being. This guy's got it up his butt. It's going all the way to his belly button.
Yep.
He's using it on the chick. It's like touching the pillow. It's going through her to the other side. That's just, no thank you. No.
Whew.
That's too much.
Yeah,
too much.
That's up in his chest
They need
almost.
to take it down a notch. How big did they say this thing was?
Let's see. There's some measurements on this puppy. So the part that goes in you is 5.12 inches.
I mean, that's a decent. But not for the butt.
And it's 1.49 inches in diameter.
Oh my God.
But then this one also thrusts. It
Oh.
thrusts and vibrates.
Oh Lord.
And only $30. I mean, all this in $30.
Oh my goodness. Why did they color her butthole red like a baboon?
Bam, 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 bam.
Did you see that picture? Her butthole is red like a baboon.
Well, that's the vibrator has red on the end.
Like a baboon? Can you pretend to be Rudolph in the night? Why are you making a butt plug look like the butt of a baboon? Like a baboon. Here's the thing. If I had to wear a butt plug, I don't want a baboon butt. I'd want one of them foxtails or one of those with the sparkle thing on the end.
We'll get to those. You got lots of choices when it comes to butt plugs with flair.
I'm just saying, if I needed an extra decoration, I'd go with one of those.
Yeah. We'll get to those. There's a bunch. If you want flair in your butt plug, it's your day.
I mean, why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're inserting something into your rectum. Don't you want it to look nice? I mean, come on.
Let's see how this video goes. Already, I think it looks like there's flames in it, so
Oh, jeez.
it's going to be quality.
Yeah, because your butt is going to be on fire.
Oh! This is a lot more cheery than I thought it'd be.
I think we listened to this song when we were looking for podcast music.
Yeah, look at it go.
Oh, my goodness.
You don't want all that action up in your butt?
Well, look, I don't have a prostate, so I don't know what that feels like.
True. So, yeah, I will say when I was kind of looking at some of like these reviews and stuff, there's quite a lot of dudes that are like, this is my shit.
Did it make you want to try it?
No, I'm still not into it.
Okay. Well, look, I don't have one. Don't know what it feels like. So I don't know, but it's not for me. Not in the butt. No, thank you.
Well, here's a 3 out of 5 stars. It's bigger than you think, but damn does it feel good when you can work your way up to it.
Oh my God. Oh, wow. I don't get it. Don't get it, won't get it. It has a lot of features. I am glad that it has a USB charger and it doesn't need batteries.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's better.
Ooh, this person said it died after 6 or 7 uses.
Ah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that would suck.
And if I'm gonna buy a butt plug, I want it to last.
I thought this product was pretty good while it lasted. Then the thrust motor dislodged, causing it to only grind.
Oh, child, what are y'all doing to it? Oh my goodness.
So, also, one of the things is so these are kind of like some fancy vibrating ones and stuff, but there's also just like your run-of-the-mill, like, butt plug.
So, with this kind of butt plug, you just want something in there.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, this one's got like a specific shape. I don't know if this one's like specifically for... Yeah, this one might be more for prostate by the shape of it. We can get into the benefits. What
benefits?
Yeah.
Look, I can't believe you got me on the internet talking about butt plugs. First of all, can we be clear? I cannot believe that I am on the internet talking about butt plugs on a Tuesday night.
This one's good for shopping and working, Hailey. And
Comfortable
household.
long-term wearing.
Yep.
Now, let me ask you a question.
That guy looks like he's enjoying working with it in.
Oh yeah, he's beside himself. It looks like if he wiggles right on that chair, something good is going to happen to him. Here's the thing. All right, we see two women shopping. I'm presuming the one in the short shorts is wearing a butt plug because we can see her ass plain as day. Now, for a long day of shopping, one prefers not to have to use the bathroom or not to have to use number 2. Does this work as an actual butt plug?
Yeah, I think. Well, this one might not be as good for that. I think there's ones that have different shapes that might be better for that sort of
Well, here's the other question.
thing.
Like, it's not healthy to hold your poo-poos in, and it's not going to feel good. Like, you're still, even with a butt plug inside you and thinking that's okay, it's still going to be uncomfortable. If you've got to go number 2 and you're like 5 hours into an 8-hour shopping day, you're going to be in pain. And I feel like this, while maybe keeping the poo-poos in, is not going to feel better than just going to the bathroom. Like, just get it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you used it as an actual plug. Does that make sense? Can this be a plug? And how would that work? The poop-poo's still got to come out of you, and it's going to hurt while it's in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's not going to work like that.
I don't know. I didn't do research on like holding your poop with it.
Like, just take some Imodium before your shopping trip.
So this person, boy oh boy, does this plug feel great. Happy prostate, and the outer shape is the best ever for long-term wear. 24 hours later, it's still a comfortable fit.
Now here's another question. I know you're not going to be able to answer, but I have to ask it. How do you know you're going to like it? Do you just stick your own finger in there for a moment and see how it feels? Like, what is the process of going from someone who's not had anything in their butt to being like, yes, get me a bigger butt plug?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not asking for me, child. No. But I would like to understand the process. Do you just get curious and then you're just like, stick it in my butt. And then you're like, ooh wee. And then it goes from there. Do you just find random things to put up there just to see how it feels? Like, what is the progression?
I got a couple different articles, but I know one that I read was a woman whose boyfriend wanted her to try during college, and she enjoyed it, but she actually he wanted anal sex, and she enjoyed it, but it ended up being that she actually enjoyed having the butt plug in while she pleasured herself more than the anal sex. It was like she liked the feeling of being full or something like that.
Oh, just eat a hamburger. Like, come on. She had to have been thin. Just eat a hamburger.
Just hold on to that poop.
It feels better. Yeah.
Just eat a bunch of cheese.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait a bit.
If you want to be plugged, yeah, go ahead. Eat a lot of dairy. Get a big old pizza. Enjoy it. I hope we don't come off as offensive to people who like butt plugs and butt stuff.
Yeah.
Again, I say to you, do what you want. It doesn't involve me. But for me personally, no.
Yep. We got the mini episode will be next. If anybody's got feedback that they want to tell us about the joys of butt pluggery and anal pleasures and things of that nature, please let us know. I mean,
you can apparently do it anonymously if you leave a comment on our website.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So you do have that option. Step forth. Talk about your love of butt stuff.
Yeah.
And you can use your name or not. We can leave out your name.
And also, on the other side of it, if you've had a bad experience.
And again, not that you should be ashamed, but,
no, absolutely not.
sex stuff is very personal for people to talk about. And so, come forth. Do not come forth.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah, we're open. I mean, yeah.
We do like to hear about these things.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's always interesting, so.
I mean, I think also one of your big trepidations is just the cleanliness and preparation of things, you know, if something was going to go there.
Well, yeah, because it's the butt. That's the poop chute. And I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. I'm sorry. That's where the poop is. Fecal matter will give you pink eye. It is not good. Like there's fecal matter that will make you sick, that's on like shopping carts and stuff. All of this, people be touching their butts and their eyes and everything else.
Yeah.
No. No butt stuff. No poop shoot.
Oh, here's another review. Add a little spice to your love life. I bought this to set to work into being pegged. With that being said, my wife would insert one inside of me, and once I was relaxed for a bit, she would remove it and go to a bigger size. I was easily worked up to the biggest size in about an hour.
What? An hour?
Yeah, I did see, usually you need to work up to, like, you're not just going to start with, like, a penis inside you. You gotta work up to things.
Are you mansplaining sex to me?
Anal sex?
Yeah, but that also goes for any sex.
Oh,
true. You don't just stick it in, fellas. You gotta work up to it. All right? If you didn't know that, now you do. You gotta work up to it, get everything ready, not just you, and then you can finesse it in. All right? Not just stick it in. Now, yeah, of course. I'm assuming that goes for the butt things too. But an hour? I would think it'd need days, weeks to work up to the next level. It's like a long-term video game. You see what I'm saying? You got to play level 1 for days and days before you get up to level 2. And so on and so on.
This is more of an MMO than just like Uncharted, where you can finish it in a day.
No, Uncharted, you need to play that for a while.
Yeah, true. But it's not quite as long as like Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, that's
like never ending. Elder Scrolls Online, infinite right now, never ending. There's so many islands. There's so many places to explore. We're not even halfway done.
No, definitely.
And they keep making up new stuff, so you're never really done.
Yeah.
Uncharted, I mean, that's probably 12 hours of gameplay. And sure, some people can play that in one day. Hell, I just did a 12-hour marathon of Outlander with my friend on Sunday. It was way too long, I think, to just sit and binge a show. It was a lot for me. I'm glad I was able to multitask. It's still fun. We still had a good time, but it was a lot. Oh, but Uncharted, you still got to play it like a few hours a day,
Yeah.
4 to 6 hours is probably average.
Yeah.
There's just so much. Dude. But you still got to enjoy it. You got to take your time with it.
Yeah.
Y'all just be wanting to like dry fuck things? You can't be doing that. Don't be dry fucking. Just like, all right, I want to know about y'all's opinion on this too. Are you a dry eater? Because I don't trust when people don't drink water or some kind of beverage with their food, that they just don't need a beverage to eat their meal. Don't trust it. I don't understand. You can't be dry eating without a beverage. I mean, at least get a glass of water. You're just going to be just swallowing bread and all this other kind of stuff without any water? That's ripe for choking.
Some people got good saliva glands.
No, I just don't understand. There's nothing wrong with my saliva glands. The radiation was supposed to fuck them up. I think they're perfectly fine. But I still don't dry eat because I know better. I gotta have some water with me. So, are y'all dry eaters? Or do you need a beverage or water? I want to know. Because most of the people I know, not dry eaters. But Sean can do some dry eating. His mom
sometimes.
is a total dry eater. I just don't get it. I offer her drinks. And she says no. And then she dry eats. And I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's not like I'm serving tap water. I'm serving good water. So, I don't know.
Well, were you ever wondering if perhaps there was a scale to know, like, how hard, like, a butt plug or something else was? Well, there is.
Scale of hardness?
It's the Durometer Shore Hardness Scale.
Oh, Lord.
It's a measure of different rubber hardnesses, essentially. So, if you're interested, you need to know, like, is this a Shore D, hardness butt plug, or a Shore 00?
What is the recommended Shore hardness of a optimal butt plug?
Let's see here.
I mean, my guess is it needs to be at least stiff enough to be able to get it in. You know what I'm saying?
I saw it on one of them. They asked what the Shore hardness scale was, and that's how I got to it. So this is an article on how to make your own silicone dildos. Let's
that
see.
guy's really into dicks. There is a dick on his apron pocket. Well, rule number 1, make sure it has a handle so it don't go all the way in. Duh. I could have told you that, and I'm not into them.
There's an x-ray of one quite a way in somewhere.
Now, how did those balls get in? Because that seems pretty big.
Here we go. The Shore Durometer scale. There's an in-depth guide
So a
on
gummy
sex
bear.
toy.
So a dildo is just right above a gummy bear on this scale. Is that right?
No, that's a gel shoe insert.
Okay.
I thought it was kind of like in between a rubber band and a pencil eraser, I think.
Okay, so, but that shoe insert looks like a dildo from where I'm watching the screen.
Oh, okay. So 30, it looks like 00-30 should be good for a DIY.
Okay, y'all take note.
So that's actually, well, that seems pretty low.
Right above a shoe insert?
Yeah, that seems pretty soft.
Are
I don't
you
know.
sure that's not a dildo? It looks like gel shoe insole.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like a dildo, and it's right next to the gummy bear.
Yeah, there's a whole review here on in-depth guide on sex toy hardness.
You're so crazy. You be looking this stuff
Oh, you can get dual density.
What does that mean?
I'm guessing it's probably harder at different sections or something.
Oh,
Perhaps
I see.
like the shaft is more hard than the tip or something, you know?
Okay. Y'all, I can't believe he picked this. He picked this topic. Remember, this is his doing.
We're getting towards the end of the season, so
I'm going along.
I got to come up with some crazy shit.
I mean, we plan on having a season 2. You're going to have to come up with crazier shit, I guess. I mean, there's still a lot that I don't like.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I got a big list.
I'm a very opinionated person, quite honestly. I don't think a lot of people know that about me, but I am pretty opinionated. So if I don't give you a straight up opinion, I'm probably trying to be nice. And now you know.
All right. Okay. So a couple of things here. We did bring up, I just saw it in this thing, and in one of the previous things was pegging. Is this something you're interested in, Hailey?
You want me to talk about that? I think the feeling of power is enticing. I think that's the part that I am most interested in because it's most unlike me.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm not used to being, I don't know, I guess how I would see that is, more assertive and all of that. That's not usually who I am. So it seems like to pretend to play that part might be fun. But again, even though it's not my butt, it's still butt stuff. And I'm just, very wary of such things.
Well, I'm not interested in it, so.
Oh, now you tell me.
Getting into, yes, like, I don't know, I might call them more going towards novelty butt plugs. Let's see what we got
No,
here.
that means not serious butt plugs, right? Is that what?
I don't know. Or maybe they're just more flair.
Does
mean,
novelty mean decorative in this sense?
I guess for me, yes, I would say more decorative.
Okay.
Because these are, it's still a butt plug. It's going in you. So now we've gone to, this place is all about it. All about it. It's literally called loveplugs.co.
Oh,
They got tail plugs. They got jeweled plugs, glass plugs, foxtail plugs, anal hooks,
oh my God, what?
and cattail plugs.
Is that for when you like role play as Captain Hook?
I don't know. I don't know if they got info on.
Now, okay, let me ask a question. When you want a hook in your booty, are you pretending that you're like flesh at the market? Are you pretending like you're a fish that's been caught? I mean, I just don't understand. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a hook.
If you scroll down, they got some info on anal hooks. Let's see here.
Nothing about Captain Hook?
It is considered more quote-unquote out there.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. It's a fucking hook.
So this is like a hook with a ball on it on the end instead of like a fish hook.
It looks like something you'd put on your door to hang your robe on.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it looks like. And this is metal. This is cold metal. Now, as a woman, when I have to go to the doctor, like the lady doctor, they have a metal thing. Like it's like long metal pliers that they stick inside you. That's not fun. It isn't. It's not comfortable. So I don't know what a cold metal hook up your butt is really gonna. I mean, I just don't understand why it would do something for you.
All right, here it says cold hard steel is the main reason.
Y'all, come on now. Just
It is for advanced users, so don't just go out there and start getting
don't
yourself
start hooking yourself.
Yeah, some about using like bondage ropes and stuff. So yeah, maybe it's like it's got like a hole on the one side, so maybe it goes to like a collar or something.
Ow.
Or
ow.
Something.
See this being used in like a Captain Hook, Peter Pan, like gay porno? I'm sure it has been. It's gotta have happened already.
Oh man.
Where does that one go?
I think it's got different sizes that'll screw on.
Oh, okay. It looked like there were two balls
Now this one that
on each
doesn't
end,
have a
and
ball,
I didn't. That looks like a coat hanger.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Yoinks.
No.
Ooh. Oh, it's getting some real.
There's a little chastity belt, like a dick cage.
Yeah, but I think the one part goes inside. You see that?
Is there a porn star named Dick Cage?
Oh, there's gotta be. That's
There's
an
gotta
easy
be.
name.
And that's his thing. He wears dick cages. Don't you think? I mean, he's got to. His name is Dick Cage. That's
Could
his
be.
thing.
Could
He
be.
wears dick cages. And it's like, how long is it going to take him to get out of the dick cage?
Okay, so if you weren't aware, one of the things we mentioned on here was tail plugs.
Again, y'all, I'm sorry. He picked this topic, not me.
You're the one who doesn't like them.
Well, yeah, let's be clear. That's why we're talking about it. Is because I don't like them. It is not for me. I will say, the rainbow one is very pretty. It's shiny, it's metallic, it has the sparkle thing on the end. If I had to wear one, you know,
Oh, see?
that's more my style.
Yeah, it's a rainbow princess heart-shaped plug set.
Oh, duh. Okay, there you go.
Get jeweled ones. It's got a heart jewel on it.
That's too basic.
If you're gonna get a tail, what would your tail be?
All right, let me see. I want to see all my options.
We got
Oh, there's got bunny tails.
Black wolf, brown fox,
Kitty cats, I'm assuming. Is that a raccoon tail?
brown fox.
Oh, here we go. There's a pink raccoon tail.
Did you see the shapeable LED tail?
Oh, an LED tail.
Yeah.
Now that would look good in the dark.
Yeah, true.
You can shape it.
Yeah.
You can make it stick out like barf
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Spaceballs.
Yeah.
That might be the one. That might be the one.
$32.99. Boom.
These are cheap. These are really cheap. I like the ears. They have ears that match the tails.
Oh, yep. And, yeah, they had some long ones too. Jeez.
You know, I feel like this would probably be better than being a furry. Because the suits are more expensive.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta get into it and lug it around everywhere. These, you can pop into a bag, you're good to go, you know?
Yeah, true.
It seems more convenient if you're like a furry butt plugger, furry, you know what I'm saying? And look, they got little paws, they got little gloves you can wear.
Yeah, a whole little set.
Oh, a little bow tie and a little collar. Well, that's cute.
Got rainbow tail.
I would be a cute kitty cat. I would just pin this to the back of my underwear, though, to have a little tail. I'm not putting anything in anywhere.
Like, I'm scrolling and scrolling here.
It's still going. There's all kinds of tails. There's the same tails. There's tails that look like dead squirrels. Hey, there's a lot of tails. Not a lot of colors, really. It's like black, white, brown, pink, fox.
Yeah.
Some purple,
Yeah,
some
some
ombre.
purple. Oh
There are a
my
few
gosh,
bunny
wow.
tails mixed in. Those things look like a sword.
There's a little dog tail one. That's kind of like Dobby's tail.
Oh, it's a dog tail. Like a terrier tail. Just like a little thin tail.
Little silicone whippy tail. Oh, there's another page.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. There's so many to choose from. And really quite sensible pricing.
Oh, it's a vibrating one, even.
What is that one that looks like spaghetti?
What?
That one.
Oh, there you go. It's a ponytail. You could be a pony.
I could be my own little pony.
You could brush it. And... I can't. That was a bad horse.
Was that your pony? Oh no.
There we go. And like usual, we will post links in the show notes if you're interested in seeing some of these.
In dire need of sensibly priced butt plugs.
You need a glow-in-the-dark dog butt plug tail?
I mean, you know, who doesn't? Why are you doing this?
Well, what if you're not into, like, I don't know, you don't want to be restricted just by animal tails, like normal animals and stuff.
You want a dragon tail?
I didn't find a dragon tail.
Pokemon tail?
Yep, it's a Pikachu tail butt plug.
Oh my god.
$82.
$82. It looks like you're pooping pee out your butt and it froze in the air. It's not a good look, you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand. And she's standing there like she's trying to be sexy with a Pikachu tail sticking out of her butt. I don't understand.
You get the Pikachu ears and everything.
Oh my goodness. She's really going for it. She's really going for it.
You can get the Pikachu headband and butt plug for $90.
Now here's my other question about this. Now how is she holding that in there? Is there any kind of leverage system? Does it hook to a little thong or something? Because that needs more support.
Yeah, I think that one's too heavy.
Even with very athletic bun muscles, I just don't feel like there's enough support to hold that tail in the air like she's doing.
Yeah, no, on that picture, she's definitely holding it with her hand.
Okay.
To have it stick out like that.
Right, okay.
I think that's why in that other one it was just hanging down.
It's a very large tail. It looks like it would be too heavy for your butthole to hold it up.
I mean, it's almost to the ground.
On her, yeah.
Pikachu!
Oh, no. Y'all. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. That would not be sexy to me.
Well,
and she's got a great butt. I don't know why she would just want to shove some stuff in there to try to make it look better. It looks fine by itself.
If you want to continue your cosplay, this person found that these butt plugs, I'll show you the picture of them first.
What?
So they got, the usual butt plug shape and then a circle at the end.
Yeah?
Well, this person figured out they could use them for Naruto cosplay. They look like an anime Boston or something like that.
I don't know what that is.
A real kunai. I don't know. I haven't watched Naruto, so
I don't know what any of that means.
All right, let's see. Here's the actual weapon
of the kunai Naruto?
Of the ninjas, yes.
Oh yeah, it does look like it. Yeah, a fucking sword.
Yeah, so it's like
a throwing knife.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little throwing knife thing.
That's what it looks like.
With a little circle on the end or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what these butt plugs look like. And this guy was
very pointy.
They were using them at LARPing events. Just
as is.
I eventually ended up buying a couple dozen more for my LARPing events.
Oh my god, a couple dozen?
They have pretty good balance when thrown and usually land on the point.
Oh
Plus, they don't hurt if you get hit with them. They're basically Nerf ninja weapons.
There you go. I mean, you can use them for something else.
Yes, this guy's just running around throwing butt plugs at people.
Throwing them. Oh my goodness. Now look, if I was hit by a butt plug, I would immediately go to, was this in your butt? Did you use this prior to throwing it at people? And if so, why?
Well, What would you say if you could get a butt plug with anyone's picture on it?
No.
You can go to Etsy.
That's Nick Cage, right?
Yep.
That's Nick Cage. I mean, Etsy has something for everybody, and this is proof. If you want Willy Wonka on a butt plug, here he is.
It's a metal butt plug with,
It looks painful.
the
It's
end.
way too
It's
large.
got a little spot where you can get a photo put there.
Yes, if you've seen the ones with a sparkle thing on the end, these just have a photo on the end. It's like a button for your butthole, essentially, with a big old thing you gotta stick in. I mean, that larger one looks like the size of a chihuahua's head. That's way too big. For your butt? Oh my God. That's just so disturbing to me. I don't want that.
I guess that's a good segue into...
Whose picture would you get on your butt plug? Don't be just going to the next thing. Like, you're not making me talk about butt plugs on the internet. Shauna, whose picture would you get on your butt plug?
I mean, Ed Asner just died. I mean...
Are you kidding? I thought you'd say, like, Seth Green. I thought you'd say Seth Green. You had a thing for Seth Green for a while. And you had a thing for Tobey Maguire for a little bit.
Wouldn't that be creepy, though? Like, gonna hook up with someone, maybe you're famous or something, and you go to get down to business.
And they have a butt plug with your face. This, I'm sure, is Joe McIntyre's worst nightmare. Now, if you don't know, Joe McIntyre is from New Kids on the Block. And they used to have their faces on everything. I mean, there was New Kids stuff for days on anything. I still have unchewed bubble gum from 1990 upstairs. I've saved everything. I have it all. Now, there was a time when they had New Kids on the Block marbles. And so they had the little, like the little double-sided piece of paper in it. And so one side would be one of their photos, and the other side it would say New Kids on the Block or whatever, have their logo. Yeah. He told a story once where he didn't know everything that they were on. All the New Kids merch. He didn't know that all of this was out there. And he saw the marbles at some point, and he got really freaked out. Because it was like his head rolling across the floor, and it just freaked him out. He didn't think that was necessary. And that would be the kind of thing, like, this is not necessary for my face to be on your butthole right now. I just met you. And the fact that you even have that tells me I should probably leave. Like, this is just we need to work up to this situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that would be trippy. Also, I would be kind of, flattered.
Yeah.
Like, this is something that brings you joy, and you put my face on it?
Oh, yeah,
That's cool, okay. Like, do your thing. I ain't interested in going in there, but do your thing.
Maybe that should be our first giveaway. It's a butt plug with your face on it.
You can win a butt plug with my face on it or their face on it?
Yours.
My face on it. It's not going to be a whole lot of people entering that. Oh, man. I don't want to be stuck with a butt plug with my face on it. So.
I mean, it was a good segue into what are the benefits of using a butt plug?
I would say none. No true benefits.
Number 1, butt plugs get you comfortable with stimulating your anus.
I don't see that as a benefit, is what I'm saying.
You gotta start with a finger or something. I'm sure you're not just gonna jump into butt plugs, I don't think.
Well, see, that's part of my question here, is what is the process? What is the timeline for butt pluggery? How do you find out this is something you want to try? Do you just think about it? You're just like, let me try it.
This is like the underpants gnome situation. Underpants, ? Profit. And you're kind of like, butt, ? Butt plugs. What gets you from one to the other?
What is the motivation? I want to know the mindset the motivation. Because it's never something that's dawned on me. I've never just woken up one day and been like, you know what would make me feel good? Something in my butt. I never have thought that. And so for me, I just want to understand what is the timeline of events. What is this sort of lifespan of pre-butt pluggery? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How does that happen? You don't just like fall onto one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would imagine it's probably something, a partner brings up or does or something. And
oh, you think that's how it's usually introduced? Is that someone brings it up?
I would think so. I wouldn't think, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I'm not sure I'd get there, like, on my own, Let's see what this do.
I want to taste some cold, hard steel in my butt. You never thought that?
No.
Okay. I just don't understand. Look, I started having sex later in life. I am a late bloomer, as they call them. And, I do what's fun. And I've never thought about this. So I just don't understand the mindset of like it coming up and it being something that someone is interested in, or like something someone really wants to try. Like,
yeah.
And then, you still have to set certain boundaries if you're doing it with someone. Like, okay, here's a safe word. If I feel like it's getting stuck and you need to pull it out or something, there's got to be some kind of progression to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just asking because I don't understand. Mm-hmm. Because as we've made clear, this is definitely not for me. I am not interested in the slightest, and it is totally banana bonkers to me. But I'm still interested in knowing what the thought process is with people who don't think it's banana bonkers, where they're just like, that's my jam. I want Nick Cage's face on my ass. And look, if you want Nick Cage's ass on your face, that's totally up to you. That's a whole nother thing. And you can do whatever you want. Again, not for me. I don't want Nick Cage within 20 feet of me. Okay? He can stay over there. I'll wave to him.
Yeah.
That's about how close I was to Keanu Reeves, and I need to be way closer to Keanu Reeves. All right? I said hello to him. I didn't get super close. I was probably like 8 feet away. But this is when I lived in Boston, and his band Dog Star was playing, and we went to go see them. And I saw Keanu, and he's a very, very handsome man. He was very nice. He signed autographs for people and stuff. But there was a lot of people there.
I can't remember. What did he do in the band?
Oh, hell if I know. I think he played the guitar.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I don't think he was on drums.
Okay.
Again, not close to the stage for that, because it wasn't my type of music. My friend Nikki, she was really into him. And actually Nefertiti. And they liked rock music. Like, they hung out with Korn and stuff. That was their stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I went because it's Keanu. Hello. And we had fun. That was the night I met this guy who looked like Matt Damon from The Talented Mr. Ripley. And we thought he was cute. We saw him in the club, and we were probably like just being creepers, like staring at him and giggling. We weren't going to talk to him. We were not those kind of people. But then I guess I mentioned him looking like The Talented Mr. Ripley enough that we went over to him and told him he looked like The Talented Mr. Ripley. And then we asked if we could get a picture with him. And I do have a picture. I do have a picture with this guy in the club that I thought looked like that day.
Oh my God.
I'll post it on Instagram.
We'll put that picture on a butt plug.
Oh my God. I don't even know his name, but if he was like, oh my God, me 21 years ago is on your butt plug, that's so weird. Wouldn't that be a funny name for a butt plug, though? The Talented Mr. Ripley. I
can
think
see
that's
that.
a funny
It could
name.
be Ripley, kind of like that one. Boom, yeah.
That's part of the fucking joke, Sean.
Yeah.
Thanks for getting it.
I get it.
Thanks for explaining it to everyone, so it's obviously not as funny as I thought it was.
Well, they haven't seen what that butt plug looks like, so.
Well, true. It was very Ripley. I'm just saying that's a funny name for a butt plug.
Well, I think one of the, I think it's one of the benefits on here is the butt plug is used to prepare you for anal sex. And I think that is one of the ways people get into it.
Okay, so they're saying like, okay, we're not just going to go with gradually sticking a dick in. We're going to start with a metal instrument.
Well, I'm not sure that you're going to start with the metal one. You're probably going to start with the silicone ones or something.
So, okay, let me tell the story. When I had to get my braces put on.
Okay.
So when I had to get my braces, my jaw was not aligned correctly. And they essentially had to put in this device that they glued to my upper teeth to essentially break my jaw and widen it over time. Is that the job of a butt plug? Is it essentially that idea? That we're going in little by little to stretch you out so a dick can fit in there?
Yeah, I mean, on the reviews for that one, the set of 3, that one guy specifically said he was using it to get ready for pegging.
Okay.
They'd work up the different sizes.
So, your butthole is meant to do a job. Which is keep the shit in until you let it out. That's why there's a lock on that door. Now, when you open that door wide and you put a doorstop in there to keep it open, does that mean that whoever can get in, whoever can also get out at any time? When you start doing butt things, do you then need to wear a diaper or something? Like, does it close back up like it's supposed to? I don't know, y'all. I have questions. And I'm just concerned about the mess. I truly am. Because I feel like, would you need to take some kind of colon cleanse in order to start doing butt stuff? So everything's cleared out? Is this TMI questions? I feel like these are, if I'm going to mess with butt plugs, which I'm not, these are the questions I would ask. So I would be prepared.
Yeah.
Will there be a poo situation? Is that something that I need to be prepared for? Do you need to lay down potty pads like for the dogs? Do you need to make sure you have wipes at hand? Can you shut the door? Does it lock back up after? And if so, how long do you have to wait before it closes all the way? Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you noticed on the show, the other 2 on HBO Max,
Oh, Lord,
season 2 just started. Mm-hmm. But in season 1, I forget what his name is.
Carrie?
Yeah, Carrie, the brother, he's on a date with the school, and they're kind of talking about like, oh, well, I wasn't going to eat dinner. Well, I wasn't going to eat dinner. Well, you can eat dinner, and I won't. And it was kind of, I think, alluding to who's the top, who's the bottom.
Here's another reason for me not to like it. If I'm going to use a butt plug or do butt stuff, I can't eat that day? Bitch, no. No. Look, if I'm gonna do butt stuff, I deserve a nice meal. Like, I'm talking expensive. I'm talking Gordon Ramsay steak expensive. You buy me a Wellington, you get me the sticky toffee pudding after. That shit is amazing. That shit is better than sex at some point. It's so good, that sticky toffee pudding at Gordon Ramsay steak. Oh my God, you guys. If you have one thing there, do that. But the Wellington is amazing.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was one of the most expensive meals we've ever eaten.
Yeah.
And it was delightful.
Yeah.
But I'm talking, look, if I'm going to go on a date, I need to be treated well. And I need to be wined and dined. Particularly if I'm going to honor someone with the opportunity to be inside me. And if I had to do butt stuff, I would deserve all of that. For sure. I mean, even more so than just regular. And so that's saying a lot. But you're saying, if I was going to do butt stuff, I can't have a nice meal beforehand.
I
gotta keep it like cigarettes and cocaine type situation. No food. And that's not something I'm interested in. No, thank you.
Well, it's also like enema or a bidet, you know, kind of clean things out a bit and stuff. So.
Nope, not interested. Hail to the no. I don't know how else to say it. Y'all do whatever. I don't have the energy.
It's too much work.
It's just, no, it's too much. Yeah. It's a whole lead up. You got to do a whole lead up. It's a whole gradual process. No, thank you. I want the luxurious experience. Wine and dine me before you 69 me, okay? I don't want to have to forego my meal and then do a whole gradual process to get to a point where then fun can be had for a very minuscule amount of time. It's not worth it to me. It's not worth it.
A minuscule amount of time, huh?
And I'm just saying.
Honestly, you're wound so tight, I'd be afraid you'd just snap it off.
What the actual fuck? Wow. Wow. I'm offended, but also like, yeah, don't even try it. Wow.
You know I'm playing with you, girl. You know, I always like to try and bring a video.
Uh-oh, do we need one?
Don't worry, it's not quite what you think it is, but I'm sure you will hate it. So we just watched a YouTube video. My mom found my butt plug.
Okay, so this child has come home from work, and he is mortified because his mom found this butt plug that apparently his friends got for him as a joke. And it's one of the vibrating ones that we talked about kind of at the beginning of this.
Yeah, it looks kind of like... It looks like it had the hilt and everything, kind of like the first one, yeah.
Now, he says this is the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to him. You know what? Lucky you. Lucky you. If all your mom did was find your butt plug and clean your room and fold your underwear all nice and neat, and this is traumatic for you, lucky fucking you. Okay? My mom yelled and screamed at me to clean my room. She wouldn't have... I don't understand a mom that cleans your room for you. That's insane to me. That is bizarre. I don't get it. So why is your mom cleaning your room? Why is she in your underwear drawer? I don't get it. What is she doing there? That's the first suspicious thing. Because if my mom was in my room, it meant she read my diary. And she also ripped pages out of my diary. So I don't want my mom in my room. I never wanted my mom in my room.
Yeah.
That was bad news. But I had to clean my own room. And I got screamed and yelled at and beat for it to get it done. So I don't understand. If this is the most traumatic thing that's happened to you and you've never had to like cry and beg your mom not to kill herself while she locked herself in her bathroom, then lucky fucking you. I don't have any remorse. Secondly, at the end of this video, he does a little update where he says that he has never had a conversation with his mom about the butt plug that she found when she was cleaning his room. But there are dick lights on his headboard. And he's saying, I would never use a butt plug. I'm a 19-year-old virgin. My friends bought it for me as a joke. I would never use it. You've got pink dick lights on your headboard. Are you just telling people that you don't want to use it when you're actually really curious about it and have used it? If so, just like own it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you need to be ashamed that you like a butt plug.
Yeah.
But you don't need to tell everybody about it.
True.
Because, not everybody goes around telling everybody their sex stuff.
Yeah.
Most people, anyway. It's just not a normal thing, I think, that people talk about. Maybe that's just me. Maybe people do go around just talking freely about butt stuff. I don't know. So, look, I don't believe him when he says he's not interested in it. Because he has pink dick lights on his headboard. And also, y'all, don't even watch the video because the editing choices are awful.
Oh, it is pretty brutal to watch. This is just
like a constant zooming in and out, stopping, starting, back and forth, up and down, blah, blah, blah. It's ridiculous. It is like a seizure waiting to happen.
Yeah.
So the editing choices alone, this kid needs help.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of work for a 5-minute video, all that editing.
Yeah. He needs to go to school for editing, and he needs some perspective.
I think I got one last little section here. Have you ever wanted to, I don't know, express kind of like political things
Oh,
via
God.
a butt plug.
I was hoping you were going to say express your anal glands because that's where I thought that was headed and I was not okay with it. Well, there's a Putin butt plug.
It's a 3D printed bust of Putin that is a butt plug.
That thing is ugly as hell. And that's going to hurt, don't you think?
Yeah,
that's
I would
not
think
going
so.
in smoothly.
Yeah, that nose.
This thing has a profile and everything.
Oof. Yeah.
Lord, I just, Why you'd want that man in your butt? I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
There's a taco.
They had some other links in here. A taco holder butt plug. Yeah, so it's a butt plug with a taco holder on it, and you can put a taco.
Yeah, and hold it and carry it around a party. Oh my God.
Well, Hailey, did we change your mind on anything?
No. Who's we? No, I still am not interested. I have no desire to look or do or see anything involving a butt plug. I'm not interested. I don't want to be that poop adjacent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's fair. I mean, people got all kinds of tastes for different things and what they enjoy, and it's not your thing.
Correct.
I think we can wrap it up.
All right, well, look, I'm sorry if we took it too far, but it is what it is. I feel how I feel. It's an exercise for me to be real with you and just tell it like it is. So I hope you've enjoyed the show. I'm sorry if it was too uncomfortable for you. If it's triggering for you, that probably means you have some issues that you need to handle. It's not my fault. And I look forward to the mini episode when a whole bunch of people write in and tell me the timeline of butt pluggery and why they're interested in it. Because I actually am curious about your opinions.
Yeah.
So, we hate to say goodbye, but we will see you next week.
All right.
All right,
See
bye,
ya.
y'all.
Bye.